So my name is Sal. I'm the property owner of the house we're standing in right now. And I purchased this about 4 months ago after speaking with Mel. I really never saw myself as becoming a real estate investor. I saw myself as, one single property, buy, hold it, and just live in it until I get a family and then the house becomes too small, and then I have to buy another house. That's standard, buy a house, stay in it, grow a little bit older, 5-10 years down the road, buy another house. Since speaking with Mel, it's really opened my eyes into buy, hold, rent, invest in more, buy, hold, rent it out to tenants, make that house and that money you've invested in the house work for you to generate income. And it's really expanded my horizons as to where I can go with this. And I have been going great places with this. So I bought the house in January of 2017. It's now April of 2017. And like I said, I'm holding it. I'm fixing up the downstairs to make a basement apartment, and it is going swimmingly, really. At one point I had discussed with Mel whether or not I wanted to flip the house, right, to just generate fast cash, because that's all over the TV right now. And then, she kind of reined me in and said, no, don't do that, right? Hold, get tenants in there, have them subsidize your income, have them assist in paying down that mortgage, and really watch how things take form from there. So I've been investing my money wisely downstairs based on her advice, and making smart decisions as to where to invest the money properly to force appreciation. Real estate agents have already been asking to list my house. I've been getting calls to list my house for $100,000, $125,000 over what I bought it for just 4 months ago, right? And that's because of forcing that appreciation, right? Those smart decisions, where you're going to invest that money. And I really haven't been spending a whole heck of a lot of money. I literally used all of the savings I had for my down payment, and then had to go and get a line of credit, which I was a little bit hesitant about. But, talking to Mel, differences between, bad debt and good debt, this is the way to do it, right? You use whatever money you can get on the side, although it is debt, invest it wisely and watch that pay off. And I'm watching this pay off right now when agents are calling me asking, hey, can I list your house? It's a hot market. I know what you bought it for. I can make you $100,000, $125,000 more any day of the week. So I'm really comfortable with the advice that she's been giving me. And I suggest anybody and everybody listen to what she's having to say and follow that. And don't be nervous. I was nervous walking into this, and it's really not that challenging, right? And it's addicting. It's very addicting. I want to buy another house, end of summer, right? So it's really not that hard. Going in thinking that, oh, I'm going to buy one house and that's it, to now I want to buy two, I want to buy three. Jump in, just like I did, listen to her advice and see where it takes you, because it's great advice, and it's only going to allow you to soar higher. So through talking with Mel about rent calculations based on the market value of your house and the location it's in that neighborhood within that city, all right, we were able to determine how much value to get per square foot, right? And she's willing to show you all of this stuff, and it's great information to have, because you don't want to just go throwing your apartment up for any random number. And trust me, I've had people say, oh, $700. Other people turn around and say, $1,500 for what I'm offering, right? So you get two extremes. Mel crunched all the numbers, right? She has the formulas. She analyzes the market value for that neighborhood, and she comes up with a very firm and fair number. So you, as the property owner and the potential tenant, both feel comfortable going in that, this is a fair deal and there's nothing to worry about. Another thing that she's really good at is locking down bulletproof contracts. She has got a million examples, right? And she can draw from these. She can show you how to draw from these and allow you to have solid protection going into your lease as the landlord. But not only does it protect you, it protects the tenant. So here again, both individuals are feeling comfortable going into this deal, right? It's not a one-off, evil slumlord landlord. We're both, comfortable here, making a firm and fair deal. And that, for me at least, allows me to sleep well at night knowing, you know what, this is a win-win and everybody feels protected right now. Another thing Mel is superb at is marketing, right? She is willing to show you how to market your house so that there's no lulls between buying the house when you're ready to rent that, or if you have a tenant move out, you don't want to be paying for that property to just sit there stagnant. You want to market that house, get it out there, get tenants in as quick as possible so you're not covering the cost of vacant property, right? And in some areas, there's penalties that come along with that. So her advice when it comes to, marketing is excellent, and I love it, right? She's switched on and keen in this, in every detail of this aspect. So I'm confident that in the last 4 months, my net worth has gone up $100,000, right? I know this because I've had real estate agents calling me asking to list my house for a quick sale. Now I'm not doing that because of the advice I've gained through Mel saying, don't fall into that flip trap, right? Hold, right? We ran the numbers, right? We knew what we were going into when we got into it, right? I used her advice when it comes to forcing appreciation in renovations. I directed my funds into key infrastructure investments around the house, right? Knowing where to spend your money so that you don't lose money if you, for some unforeseen circumstance, have to get rid of the house. You want to be able to draw as much equity from that house as possible, right? In the case of an emergency. So that allows the homeowner to sleep well at night knowing everything that they're doing with their money is well invested, right? And the real estate market right now is phenomenal. I would really watch how much credit you put on that, because it's not just the market that's going up, but you really have to pay attention to everything else besides the market, like how you're spending your money, what neighborhood you're investing in, and how to boost that net worth with as little investment as possible into key areas. And that's the advice that Mel's giving you. And it's really been working for me. All right, really what I'm getting at here at the end of the day is that real estate investment is not as difficult and as challenging as one might assume, like I did going into this, right? Property, you could take that to the bank any day. That's equity, right? It's not mutual funds in the stock market, or it's not like going to the casino and gambling. It's a very safe, long-term and profitable industry to be in. And using the tips that Mel has been providing me with, using the tips that Mel is willing to provide you with, you'd be surprised at how quick you can build income and net worth. I suggest to all my friends, right? I live and breathe this now. I tell all my friends, buy a house. It's not that scary, right? It's easy to make money with the information that she's giving you, right? So follow that, and you'd be really surprised at where you get and how far you get in such a short time.